So I'm headed in to watch the rocket launch, and there's some good security here, looks like. Maybe I'll shift to the other lane. I got through that security checkpoint. That was pretty cool. And now I'm just driving over the causeway and heading to Kennedy Space Center, where I think the parking lot opens at 12:30, it's 12:05 right now. Looks like there's probably going to be a lineup. Quite a few people are going through already, so my understanding is at 1:30 they'll start taking people with the buses over to where we will watch the launch. Okay, so there's quite a line waiting to get in. I'm pretty sure the gate will not open until 12:30, and it's 12:12 right now, so I'll have a little bit of a wait. I've been listening to the prep for the rocket launch, and that's on SpaceX on X, or Twitter, used to be Twitter, and that's been really fun to listen to that and watch all of the prep and what goes into getting these guys ready to go. Them playing cards, I love that, and the superstitions, and it's just really pretty exciting. I'm very happy that this happened, that I just happened to be here at this time and I'm able to watch this. I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll get some good things to share. Okay, I'm walking in now. It's the middle of the night. This is not normal for me. Waiting to get on the buses. Okay, I'm walking toward the area, I think, where we watch. I know the astronauts are on the launch pad, and I think we have about 2.5 hours to go. Okay, I'm walking toward the bleachers. I see a lot of people have blankets with them, and maybe I made a mistake by not bringing a blanket or something, but I have a big sweater with me, so hopefully that'll be enough. I also do not have bug spray, and maybe I should have had that. Pretty exciting. I still have a long wait though. Alright, I'm gonna find a seat. Okay, so I started off going to the bleachers and hanging out for a little bit, just watching the activity, and then when I realized I had 2 hours to wait, I decided to go into the building to see what was going on inside, where they have food set up, kind of like a continental breakfast, fruit, donuts, yogurt. So I grabbed a snack, and then I also went and picked up my souvenir gift, which I had a choice between a wallet and a pen, and I chose the pen. We have quite a ways to go before the launch, so I think they're playing a movie. I don't know what that is going to be about. It's just like a 10-minute movie, I think. I think more about what's happening tonight or this morning, so I think I'll go check that out.
Again, You get two shows tonight. One will be the launch. The second occurs about 7 minutes and 45 seconds or so after launch. The landing will be here at landing zone 1. That was pad 13, about 11 miles south of us. And you'll be able to see that just to the left of that vehicle assembly building. You'll see the orange flame of the rocket as it's coming back down to Earth.
When the astronauts return.
Again, one of the other things I'll mention, the display you're seeing right now on the big video, there's about a minute delay in that, okay? So as we get close to launch, there's always somebody that laughs about that. They'll be saying T-minus 1 minute and counting, and say 50 seconds, and you'll see the rocket launching. As it's going up, they'll say 10, 9, 8, so forth and so on. Again, so there is a delay. I was told it's about 1 minute tonight. Right now, they're on the screen. You're seeing our crew. That's the commander of our mission tonight. She's the American who'll be the commander.
Grew up. I always loved team sports from a really young age because you rely on one another, and that's something that I think is really important to know going forward in your career.
Okay, I need all of your attention right now. We'll be repeating a safety message. This is at the T-minus 15-minute mark. Please be advised that hazards are inherent in launching and launch viewing. By accepting the invitation to view the launch, you do so with the understanding of the potential risk. In the event of an inadvertent circumstance, hazards including debris, blast, and toxics occur. It's imperative that you stay within the controlled area, stay with your group, and strictly follow all instructions provided by NASA. Again, I'll repeat that announcement in about 5 minutes. So the rocket will be going up. We'll turn off that screen so the area will still remain dark. After the rocket goes up a certain distance, that screen will come back on again so you can follow a lot of the other mission events. And again, once we're in that final minute or two, we want you to stay in position. If you're sitting, stay seated. If you're standing, stay standing. Many people I know, a good part of the crowd has been here for the last 2 hours. It'd be very rude if somebody stood up in front of you after you've been watching and waiting here for the last 2 hours. So we ask you to be courteous.
Now about 2 minutes and 30 seconds until launch.
And we should have about 1 minute to launch. Okay, so again, stay where you're sitting, okay? If you're standing, stay standing, sitting, stay sitting. It's gonna get even darker when we shut off that TV screen. Okay, we have about 50 seconds or so before launch. As soon as the rocket flames come out, we're gonna shut down that screen. And again, keep the voices down so you can really hear the rocket, again, about 20 seconds after launch.
There's the gas closeout call that we expected. Additionally, we will be in auto idle. This puts the rocket in a state the flight computers understand before it takes over, making sure the transition to final countdown is smooth.
Less than a minute until the
Coming up at T-minus 1 minute, we'll hear that Dragon is in countdown. Its computer will switch to countdown mode. We'll also hear that the flight termination system on Falcon 9 is armed.
Okay, stand by.
Dragon terminal count.
Dragon's flight computer in countdown and configured for launch, and the flight termination system now armed. Less than a minute until liftoff today. This flight termination.
About 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
You heard it. Crew 7
5,
getting the go for
4,
launch.
3,
Just 30 seconds away
2,
for an on-time
1,
launch.
and liftoff.
At the time of liftoff
Keep
today,
it down.
160 miles over southeastern Iraq.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
very big difference in temperature. That's only a few seconds as they go through that. That's very normal.
4 people on board now, buddy.
Stage 1, throttle up.
Okay, they've just gone through max Q, which is the most pressure on the vehicle.
Q and are throttling back up.
Copy, 1 Bravo.
Heard that call from Jasmine on 7, as well as confirmation from the ground. The call out for 1 Bravo means we are in the second and final abort mode for the first
Back
stage,
chill is
continuing to
underway.
get good performance.
Okay, we now have switched on the video again. So again, take a look at the video displays. To the left and right, at the bottom, you get to see our velocity and our altitude. Again, major mission events coming up very shortly. You're going to see the first stage engines cut off. And again, we want you to stay where you are. 7 minutes, 45 seconds into the flight is when we expect to land. You're going to see video from the second stage looking down at the first stage. And at that point, you'll see the separation of the vehicle. Now, we're going to switch to 2 screens. There's a switch right now. You can see on the right-hand side the second stage engine.
Separation and second stage ignition.
Okay, and you will see, again, the first stage on the left will be falling away. The second stage on the right will ignite.
Copy, 2 Alpha. Ignition.
Okay, so the second stage has turned on. That's what you're looking at right now. The second stage engine is on. That burn will continue to get the crew into space. The first stage will begin its series of coming back to here. And that is the first of a series of 3 burns they'll be making tonight. The boost back burn. And again, where you're going to be looking for that is just to the left of the vehicle assembly building.
Power the spacecraft and our first look at the crew inside. We'll be standing by for SECO. That's the next major milestone for this second stage engine. That comes shortly before 9 minutes into the flight, so we've still got some time on this engine.
Sorry, man.
That's a burn of 6 minutes, 3 seconds.
Oh, that's okay. Orbit.
So we're going to begin with that entry.
Now stage 1 is coasting.
Sorry that your efforts to stow away failed this time.
Stand by for that sonic boom.
7 minutes into the flight.
5, 4.
Crew traveling at 9,400 miles per hour. Again, we still have about 1 minute, 45 seconds left with the second stage propelling the crew.
And of course, we are also expecting that landing burn start from Falcon 9 any second now.
Okay, if you see the camera, again, it's a delayed camera. There we go, that's the sonic booms. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. You're just great on following those instructions. I hope you got great videos, and come back again and we'll do launch.
Just waiting for the buses now to take us back. This was one of the most amazing experiences I've had. Next time I'm in Florida, I am going to try to do it again. Hopefully do a better job. SpaceX, and those are the astronauts, and then a little more information. Crew 7, Falcon 9,